What you are looking at is my 2D drawing and solid model in Paperspace. The first thing to do is to erase both the large and small viewports. You can see that the drawings disappear from Paperspace. All that remains are two rectangles which I drew previously to serve as templates for when I redraw the viewports later on. To get into Model Space, I'll click the Model button. And now, while in Model Space, I'll divide the screen into two viewports. At this time, I'll create the 2D drawing. I'll pick a point at the top of the screen with Ortho on and draw a line 2 inches. Enter. Move the mouse down, type 1, enter. To the left, type 1.12. Down, type 0.38. To the left, 0.88. Up, 0.75. To the left, to the right, 0.88. And then with the object snap set at intersection, I'll finish that portion. Now with the fillet command with radius set to 0, I'll complete the top view. To create the bottom view, I'm going to copy these 3 lines and move them down. Now with the offset command set at 1.25, I'll offset that line down there. And with the fillet radius set at 0, I'll finish off the 2 intersections. And now copy this line down, and with the extend command, I'll extend to the top horizontal and the bottom horizontal, the line at both ends. Finally, I'll draw a line from the midpoint of this line to the midpoint of that line. The 2D drawing is now complete except for the dimensions. However, in the interest of saving time, I'll add dimensions later when the video is not recording. Before creating the 3D solid, I'll make a new layer, call it Solid, and give it the color red. The bottom view I just created, or front view, is unnecessary, so I'll erase it. Next, I'm going to use the polyline command and trace over the polygon in the top view and move it down. Next, I'm going to trace over the rectangle with a polyline and move that down too. Before extruding the parts, I'm going to move into the southeast isometric view. Now I'm going to extrude the red polygon a distance of 1.25 and then extrude the small rectangle a distance of 0.62. Now with the move command, I'll put the two pieces together. And then with the AutoCAD Union command, I'll join the both parts to create one. And using the Visual Styles button, add a little shading to the drawing. And now I'll change back into one view to see what we have accomplished. And then I moved into the top or plan view so that we could see everything together. Having finished the 2D solid model and dimensioning of the object, I want to get back to Paperspace to view the drawings properly and make the drawing ready for printing, so I'll click on the Layout 1 button. As you can see, my template rectangles are still there. Now to create the two viewports, I'll type MView, enter, and select two diagonal intersections to create the larger and smaller viewports. I'll double-click inside the smaller viewport, switch to Southeast Isometric View, then pan and zoom to enlarge the solid model. And to get back to Paperspace, double-click outside the small viewport. You must remember that when using Paperspace, the entire drawing should be printed at a scale of 1:1, even though individual viewports can be set to different scales. You can set the scale of the large viewport by selecting it and clicking the Properties button. And then going down to Miscellaneous Standard Scale and select the scale that you want for the viewport, in this case 1:1. Once the scale is set, you want to double-click inside the large viewport to gain access, and then pan so that only the 2D drawing is visible. To accomplish this, it is sometimes necessary to move the solid. Now double-click outside the large viewport to get back into Paperspace again. Finally, if we don't want the large and small rectangles to show or be printed, we can go to the Layer dialog box and freeze the viewports layer. The drawing is now complete. If you enjoyed following these instructions and want more videos like this, you can search YouTube under MD Guide. Also, please comment on this video, as I enjoy hearing from you. Thank you for watching.